Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Tundex back for another video. So I'm on my way actually to get my hair taken care of right after work. So, you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Oh, you're turning. Thank you for letting me know. So, a few things have happened with Nintendo that have kind of frustrated me. And I just tilt that up a little bit. Just wanted to talk to y'all about it. So, first things first. Last week after the reveal of the Switch, Nintendo, they made an announcement saying how they are not going to give us any more information until January. And I remember hearing about that at first, and they said that I thought it was just a rumor, but this was on the official Nintendo Twitter, where they announced that they're not going to have any more information out about the system until January. So it's like, guys, like, what are you really doing? Why are you waiting so long to give us the actual details that we need to know about it? Why is it taking so long for you guys to tell us what games are going to be there and all this stuff? There is no way that they don't have more information, because it's too close. It's too doggone close to the launch for them not to have any other details. And them not wanting people to copy their idea, blah, 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 you know, just stop. There's no excuse for waiting this long. And it's just gonna further ruin things for them, in my opinion. It's gonna make it to where, like, okay, so people are still excited about it, and they want to play the system. They're excited about the things that they saw. That's good. But, I mean, you can't keep that hype going when we don't know the true experiences that we're going to get. It's just like, oh, here's a concept, and this is what we're working on, but we're not going to give you any information. We're not going to give you any specifics until January. The console is due out in March. So you're telling me that you're going to give us the heavy hitters and the things that we really want to buy the system for, and tell us the games and stuff and the experiences we can expect to have. You're going to wait until 2 months out of your console being there. You're going to wait to tell us the price of the console 2 months out. Like, some people, if you do it with 6 months or so, I feel like that's a good time to let people know when the console is going to be out, because 6 months gives you a good amount of time that you can save money, you know. And if you just dropping $300 to $400 like that's not something that everybody can just do at the drop of a dime, you know. You gotta plan for it. That's a decent amount of money to be trying to put down on a console. And then, you know, you gotta get the console, you gotta get some games, probably get an extra controller, all that stuff. So, you know, well, not with the Switch. I don't even know about the extra controller. I doubt you're going to be able to buy the tablet by itself, but it's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I don't understand why they're waiting so long. And it just goes to show, day in and day out, that Nintendo, they're not competitive. I mean, a lot of people, they always say, oh, Nintendo's not trying to compete. They're not trying to compete. Trying to compete or not, you're competing. You are part of this console war. You're part of this competition. Now, how you stack up is up to you, and it's what you want to do, but they don't compete. They're not competitive at all when it comes to this. And it's like they don't even try. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like they don't try to be competitive, and it's really sad, because they could do so much more. And then, you know, little stuff is trickling out here and there with people, I think developers, talking about the system, saying something about how it's gonna have 4 gigabytes of RAM instead of 2. So I think they said it's doubles the RAM of the Wii U. And the Wii U had 2 gigs, and now this is gonna have 4 gigs. In 2016 and 2017, that is so primitive. Like, Nintendo, no, it's not all about power. Yes, they're all about having a fun experience and everything, and I'm okay with that. But in 2017, there's some things that your console needs to do. And I can just see this happening again with their hardware. If it's going to be it's going to come out and it's their system is already going to be somewhat obsolete compared to the PS4 and the Xbox One. That is going to scare away the third parties. They're not going to want to develop for that, because look at it this way. Okay, so the Wii U was not as powerful as the PS4 and the Xbox One, obviously. Some people would say, oh, well, if it's not as strong, it's easier to develop for because they don't have to use as many resources and blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, you're right. It doesn't take as much to develop for the Wii U than it does with the other stuff. But if they're already developing, like, say, Fallout 4, they developed Fallout 4 for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, and they're already using that engine, and they're used to having a certain amount of power and everything. Why are they going to dumb it down and go back to... Why would they dumb it down and go back to using, like, stuff that's obsolete and out of date and spend more resources doing stuff on this level, and then, oh, we need to make something for the Wii U as well, so we're going to dumb it down and do something? No, that doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense to do, and it's not feasible, and it spreads them too thin. So Nintendo, they really need to up their power, up their game, so they can be competitive. And Nintendo, they don't want to compete, but for some, I don't know what it is and why they don't feel like they have to compete in this. It's not enough just to get your Mario, your Donkey Kong, your Zelda, and all that stuff. That's not enough. It's cool. I like them, but no, Nintendo, I want a system that's competent. I want a system that's competitive. I want a system that I can have all the same experiences on, including my Marios and my Zeldas and all that stuff. I don't want it to just be a Nintendo exclusive console. I should be able to play different stuff. And the way that Nintendo does hardware now, they're never gonna compete. They're always gonna be second. They're always gonna be the side piece. Always. I'll have a PlayStation 4 with a side of Wii U. That's them. I'll have a Xbox One with a side of Switch. That you cannot have a Nintendo console as your primary console and get all of your experiences. That is a huge problem. It's a huge problem. But, you know, with me saying this stuff, I'm just complaining. I'm just being negative. Blah, blah, blah. Let Nintendo do what they're gonna do. Nintendo, they're not that bad. Nintendo, just wait. They're gonna show. Okay, I've heard it all before, and I've said it before too. I've never been the person who's just been a blind Nintendo follower, but I remember leading up to the Wii U, I'm like, hey man, they said they're really trying to focus on the hardcore gamer this time. They got some third-party support, and they said they learned from the 3DS launch. So this one, they're gonna do good things with this. I have confidence in the Wii U. I have confidence in Nintendo, and I was wrong with that. So yeah, man, I'm sad to say I don't have faith in them. I'm not faithful that Nintendo is going to really do what they're supposed to do. And seeing how the hardware limitations are going to be, and just starting out, I don't know. It's not looking too good. That's all I can say. It's not looking too good. But I could be proved wrong, and I honestly hope that I am proved wrong. All right, well, anyways, leave it down in the comments below. What do you think of this whole Nintendo Switch, the 4 gigabytes of RAM, and the waiting until January to give us any more information? How do you feel about these things? Let me know. And until next time, it has been Tundex with another rant, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.